Tip-off, go. The starting five on the floor. On the court right, then it's Conley, and it's Thompson in at the 2-guard. Here's T. After the bad Conley. T kicks to Korver. His three-pointers off them. Millsap with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Korver against Thompson. Korver, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Offline with his three. Teague the pass to Korver. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. You know, getting the ball inside early.
And it worked to perfection, Clark, on that possession. We'll see how that plays out in terms of being a big part of their game plan.
And that one's good by Aldridge.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Teague. Elbow shot is on the way. No good off the front iron. Outside Conley. He's
taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on.
Good.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Conley kicks to Leonard. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Conley's got 5 now.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
They set the pick. Here's Korver. And it's blocked.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Michael Conley again. He has 7.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Read a screen. Leonard attacking. Out to Thompson. From downtown. Shot is off. And Atlanta will come the other way. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. T kicks to Horford. Horford sets a screen for Korver. Millsap a screen. Teague against Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kept alive. Here's Splitter. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Horford. Hardaway comes in for Kyle Korver. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for T. Splitter with the ball. Now Okafor defending. Splitter, that's good.
A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
And Walker kicks to Okafor. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Las Vegas leading by 6. And Ross with the slam.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Hardaway. Inside. And that one's good. Millsap.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Here's Walker. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's George. Feeds it to Ross. Pass to Walker. And George kicks to Walker. And Splitter pulls it down.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number one of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Schroeder passes to Millsap. Poked loose. One-on-one fast break. Ross, that's good.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
Here's Schroeder. Lets it fly. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
You know, it's been a great display of team basketball here thus far.
5 guys, 5 fingers working as one. Just beautiful team basketball on display for these guys.
On the court right now for Las Vegas. Conley out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Reed in at the 5 spot. Now here's Conley. Thompson in the corner. Down low. Millsap kicks to T. Can't hit from in close.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Las Vegas shooting their first free throws here for the night. That free throw good from Thompson. And so Thompson nails both of them. Atlanta trails by 12. Picked by Horford. Horford with a screen on Conley. Conley against Teague. To the paint. Here's Horford. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And it's Conley penetrating. To the middle. Reed down low. Teague covering. A nice shot by Reed.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Teague. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Now here's Korver. Following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Teague kicks to Millsap. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Good.
Las Vegas calls timeout.
And first time out of the game called for Las Vegas.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
The feed now to Conley. Aldridge with a screen on Teague. Conley into the lane. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Another gap in the defense today.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. And Horford wide open. He shoots. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 3 assists in the game. Conley dishes to Reed. Conley with it. Picked up by Teague. Aldridge inside. Working on Horford. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Aldridge has got the lead up to 14 now for Las Vegas. Now Teague. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Now here's Horford. Dishes it to Teague. Clock at 4. From deep 3-point range. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Splitters checked in for Atlanta. And then for Las Vegas, Jordan comes in for Klay Thompson. And Tyreke Evans subbed in for Mike Conley. Reed a screen, and here's Leonard from 3. Las Vegas again missing.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Teague against Evans. There's the dish to Jordan.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
The fader. And the shot is good. Jordan's got his first points of the game.
Now that's an old school move right there. A good one, too, the fadeaway.
Atlanta making some changes. Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for Korver. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Kent Bazemore. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Teague. And then for Las Vegas, Okafor's checked in. And Chris Bosh is subbed in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Sefolosha misses. Las Vegas leading by 14. Walker the pass to Bosh. No good on the 3. And here's Atlanta. Hardaway kicks it over to Schroeder. That's a 2 from Sefolosha. That's short off the rim.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Passes it to Walker. 59 seconds left to play here in the half. And the shot is good.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Walker's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Takes the 3. There's the bucket. Good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Walker. Evans right side. 17-foot shot on the way. Rebound Atlanta.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Hardaway, no good. Las Vegas leading by 13. And here is Jordan. To the wing on the left. That's a 2-pointer from Walker, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we finish one half of basketball. Las Vegas leads by 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Well, the former Buckeye Conley has been great. He has 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
We've got Teague. Splitter is out there with Horford. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Millsap in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
Taking 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Ball going up court. Reed kicks to Conley. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Reed against Splitter. And the pass to Aldridge. Back to Reed. Kicks to Leonard. Thompson inside the line. Rebound Atlanta. Splitter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Teague against Conley. And Teague, here we go. Sinks that one from the post. Teague's got his first 2 points of the night. Las Vegas leading by 10. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Atlanta team ball.
Here is Korver. Teague kicks to Splitter. Pass to Teague. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside for Korver. Clock is at 3. From deep 3-point range. Oh, my. How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw right there, Kev.
Las Vegas calls timeout.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
Aldridge a screen. Teague against Conley. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was. Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And now it's Leonard running. Here we go, all the way. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Atlanta calls timeout. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Splitter. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside for Korver. He feeds it to Horford. Over to the left wing. And Teague has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Now, here's Teague. Here's Bazemore. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Las Vegas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Thabo Cephalosha has checked in for Atlanta. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Teague. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. He dishes it to Cephalosha. Picked by Horford. Feeds it to Korver. 4 on the clock. And he drops that one in. Korver's got 7 points in the game. Las Vegas leading by 14. Outside Conley. Aldridge a screen. Conley dishes to Aldridge. Here's Reed, and it's sent back by Horford. Thompson for the triple. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Aldridge has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely. Korver with it. Picked up by Thompson. The 11-footer. Millsap misses. And here's Las Vegas. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Takes a 3. And it's Thompson again missing. The Atlanta trails by 17. Schroeder with the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Atlanta making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Paul George, he's checked in for Las Vegas. Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Here's what Las Vegas has got going right now. Chris Bosh is checked in for Aldridge. And it's Kemba Walker in for Mike Conley. Hardaway against Thompson. Millsap has the open look. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed out.
And George with the stuff.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay,
guys, that was just
I'll buy that for now.
a good old-fashioned chin check right there.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
41 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. 13 feet away. Second shot opportunity. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Splitter is checked in for Al Horford. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Walker. Bosh the screen. Walker the pass to Bosh. Misfires after coming off the pick.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Here's Hardaway. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Las Vegas. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. On the court right now for Las Vegas, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Thompson is out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Chris Bosh, and it's George in at the 3.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
That is good.
Bad time for these defenders to be standing around watching. Not while the ball's in his hands.
Las Vegas leading by 18. Outside, Walker. They set the screen. He kicks it to Bosh. Just 5 to shoot. Baseline J on the way, and there's George. That's good on the assist by Bosch. And that's now 7 points for Paul George. And Teague, here we go. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Leonard with the steal. Oh, and here comes Walker all alone. That's good. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Las Vegas.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Atlanta calls timeout. Atlanta making some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Millsap, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
Kent Bazemore.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Horford in the post. He's covered by Bosch. Horford's it to Bazemore. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Clock at 4. Teague. They get the rebound.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Teague against Walker. Bosch, the screen. Shot off the pick. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Kemba Walker. That's his first personal foul. At the line, Kyle Korver.
And he makes the first.
Check out the game for Korver. He's got 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Both free throws good from Korver.
Las Vegas calls timeout.
Las Vegas calls timeout.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
So for Las Vegas, Reedy's checked in for Bosch. Terrence Ross comes in for Thompson. And Mike Conley subbed in for Walker. Leonard with a screen on Teague. Conley kicks to Leonard. Pass to George. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Here's Teague. Outside for Korver. Here's Splitter and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Willis Reed.
That's his second personal foul. At the line, Thiago Splitter.
And that one falls for Splitter. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Las Vegas. And Splitter drops them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And it's Conley penetrating. Now the feed to Aldridge. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. George, no good.
Boy, that was not an easy chance. He tried his best to beat the clock there.
Yeah, got to make it easier on themselves, though, instead of being forced into that kind of a play.
T kicks to Splitter. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Teague against Ross. Nobody near George. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. Paul Millsap is checked in for Atlanta.
That's his first personal foul. In for your Atlanta team, Paul Millsap.
Korver kicks to Teague. Dishes it to Horford. Stolen by Michael Conley. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Here's Korver. The shot no good. And it's Las Vegas the other way. Ross with it. Picked up by Teague. Reed a screen. George dishes to Ross. And it's off from three-point range. Teague against George. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved.
D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Splitter sets a screen for three. Millsap. Excellent D there from George.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Las Vegas.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
A good win, and a lot went into it. But I just like the showing from Mike Conley. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And then for Las Vegas, Matthews, he's checked in for Paul George. Jordan comes in for Ross. And it's Kemba Walker in for Mike Conley. Back to Aldridge. And stolen by Scott. Mack, the pass to Scott. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly. No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Outside Jordan. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line, Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. So we see Las Vegas taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.